everybody, Nigel here with you, Nigel's Modelling Bench, and here we are. It's a product review today, and this is a box, and it's a wet box. You can see it's all wet and shiny on the bottom. It's Friday morning. I've just got back from the vets. Well, it's just Friday afternoon actually. I've just got back from the vets with Jess, and I had to leave a note on the door to say to the parcel man, if it comes, drop it over the gates. And he's done that, and because it's raining, the box has got wet. So I'm going to do a wet unboxing and check everything's okay. So this will be a good proof of how good the packaging is. As you can see, this is from ASK, Art Scale Kit, over in the Czech Republic. If you're in the UK, 99% of these products are available from Hanants, so go look them up. As are the One Man Army stuff, they're also available from Hanants. But this little lot here will be all their new stuff. So every now and again, Peter sends me a box of stuff, and this will be all their new products. So in here, there's going to be all sorts of goodies. So opening the box, we can see the cardboard is damp, but it's managed to stay dry. So in here we have a load of masks. So that's very nice. There's lots and lots of masks in here. There's a big set there. Okay, so that's lovely. We've got some seat belts and seat for the A20. We've got some gun barrels, and then we've got a boatload of decals, or decals if you're on this other side of the pond. So let's get rid of this wet box and have a look at what we've got in here. Right, so first of all, what we've got in here is some resin 50 cal guns for the A20 Havoc and others. So let's have a look at these. So if you're not into your brass barrels like Master or whatever, and you want resin, it's like this. This is actually sealed. Oh no, I'm trying to open it in the wrong place, that's why. So get this open, and we can see in here we have some resin gun barrels. So you can see those there. They're very nicely cast. Got the 1/32 scale HK model down the side. A20G gun barrels. So yeah, if you're not into your Master barrels, you don't want to use metal barrels, you want to use resin ones, there you go. So there's an option. They got all the holes there in the cooling jackets and everything. These are interesting. I don't know why they've got these big lumps on them. We'll have to look into that when we look in the kit. But there we go. So that's the gun barrels there for the A20. I've done that the wrong way up, so we'll put that back in the right way up. There we are. Get that closely, safely sealed up again. And then here we have, this is something I showed you in a little chat we did a few days ago. And this is something he said he was going to send me, and true to his word, here it is. So here we have a 3D printed resin seat, which is very nicely printed indeed. And then we have HGW seat belts. You can see they're HGW because on the side here it says HGW 03. So there we go. Now HGW have said they're going to send me the set when they get them, but they probably won't now because they'll know I'll have these, because HGW and Art Scale Kit are very, very friendly. So there we are. So you can see those seat belts there, absolutely beautiful. And we've got all the buckles there in photo etch there. So we've got seat belts for the front and rear, and we've got a seat for the pilot. So I've got the instructions on the back there on how to put the seat belts together, but they truly are amazing. You can see them there made up. They are lovely. If you really want to see some of these made up, go look at my Airfix 1/24 Hellcat videos, and you'll see I've done some, and you'll see in the last video I did, I put some pictures up of the cockpit with the seat belts in. They really are nice seat belts. So moving on to masks, I haven't got a clue what we've got here. This is all a big surprise to me as it is to you. So here we have one-sided MiG-29 912 1/72 scale for the Great War Hobby Kit. So that's one-sided. So obviously these are either very, 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 very like sort of new, not yet available, or just available. This will all be new stuff. So if you're in, as I said, UK, go and check Hanants, and you'll find it all there if you don't want to pay the postage from the Czech Republic. So here we have C130J30 1/72 scale Zvezda. That's a kit I wouldn't mind doing. And we've got one-sided, and we've got that's wheels. Yeah, so we've got wheels and window masks in there. Very nice, and you've seen me use these a few times and they are very, very nice. And then here's the C130H from Zvezda in 1/72 scale. Again, wheels and the windows, and you can see there, that's all the masks you're getting. Then we've got C130J, one-sided. So very, very nice. He's done the full range. Here we go into 1/72 scale, the US Navy F-14B. This is for the Academy kit. And this is double-sided, so you've got interior and exterior. So that's wheels and canopy. And then we've got the AH-1QS 1/48 from Special Hobby. It's double-sided. Very nice indeed. No wheels on there because there's no wheels on an AH-1Q. F4U-1D Corsair, double-sided, Hobby Boss 1/48 scale. Windows, wheels and canopy. So double-sided. Double-sided for the beautiful Arma Hobby Hurricane Mark II C in 1/48 scale. This apparently is a gorgeous kit. So there we go. So that's wheels and canopy, interior and exterior. We've got double-sided PV1 1/48 scale from Academy, which is really nice. That's wheels and canopy. Very nice indeed. Two sheets in there. Double-sided F86D in 1/48 scale from Revell. So we've got, again, wheels and canopy, and that's double-sided. We've got F14D Super Tomcat, 1/48 scale AMK. I've actually got this kit, so these will be handy. And there we go, for very nice double-sided interior and exterior. No wheel masks in there. If Peter doesn't do wheel masks, it generally means they have separate wheels and tyres. So that kit, I can't remember now, may have vinyl tyres or something. But if he doesn't do wheel masks, it means it has separate wheels and tyres. A10C Thunderbolt in 1/48 scale from Academy. Double-sided canopy masks. So there you go. There are masks already in the kit, but believe me, these will be better. I don't know what the masks are like in the kit. I've never used them, but I know that kit masks can be a bit... So we shall see. There we go. A10C Thunderbolt 1/48 scale from Academy. This is for the beautiful 1/35 scale border model Focke-Wulf FW190 A6. I haven't had one of these. They said they were going to send one. They haven't sent one. But I may go and buy one anyway. It looks like a beautiful model. So there we've got the window masks and the wheel masks in there for that one. So that's all cool. And that was the double-sided. This is the single-sided for the same kit, one-sided, if you only want to mask the outside and not the inside. P51D Mustang in 32nd scale from Tamiya. I've actually got this kit. You do get masks in the kit, but you have to cut them yourself. So you pays your money, takes the choice. And this is the one-sided set, which is what you get in the kit. And here's the double-sided set. So again, no wheels because that kit's got vinyl tyres. So double-sided set for that. I've got two of those kits, so that'd be interesting to use them. Spitfire Mark 9C in 1/32 scale from Revell. I've actually got one of these. This is the one-sided, and then we've got the double-sided coming up. And here we're getting, I think we've got wheel, and I think that's wheel masks there. I can't think what else those discs would be for. Yes, it is wheels. It says wheels in the middle. Duh. Usually indicates it's probably wheels if it says wheels. Yeah, it says wheels there as well. Look. Just shows how observant I am. And then the double-sided for the same kit. So if you've got the Revell Mark 9C Spitfire, you've got a set of masks for it there. Infinity Models Aichi D3A1 Val 1/32 scale. This is a kit I'm going to get my hands on. It's a kit I want to build just to see how good it is. So I'll have one of those for review and build very, very shortly. But this is the one-sided, so you can see the amount of masks on there. I mean, my God, this has got to be worth buying. You imagine cutting all those yourself. And then this is the double-sided for the same kit. Aichi D3A1 Val 1/32 scale. Look at that. How many masks are on there? I mean, it goes up to, what's that number there? 84? I can't see what it is. What number is that? 85, 87, 91, 100. I believe there is 100 masks there. So, well worth the money. It must take an hour to cut those. Airfix double-sided Hawker Typhoon Mark 1B 1/24 scale. Yes! I've got 3 of these. So there we go, there's the double-sided with wheels as well. Very, very nice. And then we've got the single-sided, same kit. There we go. And then finally, we have the B17G in 1/32 scale from Hong Kong Models. As you know, I've got one of these, but I've cut all the windows about because they're all wrong. But there is a full set of masks, and this is, yeah, this is one-sided, I believe. Yeah, this is all one-sided. I can't work out what all this is for. I guess this is for all the turrets and everything. This is for the actual glazing. But there you go. If you've got a B17G in 32nd scale, there's now a set of masks available for it from Art Scale Kit. As I say, I've used these. You've seen me use them in various builds, and they are absolutely amazing. You can leave them on there for ages. They don't cause any problems. They don't leave any residue behind. They fit perfectly. They're very, very thin. They go down beautifully. I have never had an issue, as you know, with paint getting under the edges and stuff. And as you all know, with my Apache build, they've probably been on there for a month now, if not more, and they'll come off absolutely fine. Right, so on to decals. We have Spitfire Mark 9 stencils, decals in 1/48 scale. So there we've got a full set of stencil decals for that kit in 1/48 scale. I'm guessing it's going to be any manufacturer. So if you're building a Spitfire Mark 9 in 1/48 scale, there's your stencils. We have Spitfire Mark 9 Part 1, Turkey, Greece and Burma. So this is the Greek Royal Hellenic Air Force, Burma Air Force and the Turkish Air Force. So some interesting schemes there, a bit different from your normal RAF or American schemes. And you can see there we've got the decals to go on them, and they are in 1/72 scale. So lovely. I believe, look at this, is there 2 sheets in there? Let me just have a quick look while we're on camera, because I believe one of Art Scale Kit's things is to give you 2 sets. Nope, there's just the 1 sheet in there, so this is just the one, that's the 1 sheet. Part 2, Part 11. Part 11, I thought it was part 2, it was Part 11. South African Air Force, Hurricane Mark 2B, decals in 1/48 scale. So if you're South African, yeah, well done, Nigel. South African Air Force, Egypt 1942, North Africa 1942, and again North Africa 1942. So if you want to do a North African Air Force Hurricane, there you go, there's all your decals there. And very nice they are too. Apparently as well with these decals, you put them down, leave them to dry for a day, and then you can take the carrier film off with lighter fuel. So worth remembering that one. Part 9, Hawker Hurricane Mark 2C, Royal Air Force Burma 1943. So that's an interesting scheme. Squadron Royal RIAF Burma. I guess that's Royal Indian Air Force, is it? So very interesting. You can see there we've got Gloucester Aircraft Company, Hawker Aircraft Limited. So you've got stencils for the different aircraft. We've got stencils there, and then we've got all the various markings. Hawker Hurricane Mark 2B Part 5 in 1/48 scale, US Air Force Service. So we've got Sardinia, Torch Landings, HMS Biter, and Mediterranean Area 1944. So you've got US Air Force there. So there's all your stars and bars. Very, very nice. We've got some shark's teeth there. Part 3, Hawker Hurricane Mark 2C, Royal Air Force. These are going to be the night fighters. So very pretty one there with the little flashes on the red nose and the camouflaged rudder and the fins, the tricolour on the fin. Very nice indeed. It's quite an attractive one, that, actually. And you can see there's all the decals there that you could wish for. Part 1, Hawker Hurricane Mark 1, 1/48 scale, Italian Air Force. Very interesting schemes on there. Look at that one there. It's very beautiful, isn't it? So there we go. And there's all your decals there for the Italian Air Force. Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9 Part 2, 1/48 scale. Greece and Turkey again. So you can see those, very, very nice indeed. Whoops. And then we've got Spitfire Mark 9 Part 1, Greece and Burma again, 1/48 scale. So this is the same, but we had it at 72nd scale before, didn't we? So you can see them all there. Very nice indeed. And then we've got Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9 stencils, decals in 1/32nd scale. So if you don't want to use the One Man Army paint-on stencils, you can always get these. So there we go. And if you've got the Tamiya kit, I would thoroughly recommend these or the One Man Army stuff, because basically the Tamiya decals are there. So there you go. So that's them. Hawker Hurricane Mark 1 and 2 stencils, decals in 1/32nd scale. So I've already built mine, but there you go. If you've got a Revell one of these, then there you are. So you've got 2 sets in there. D3204, yeah, you've got 2 sets of stencils in there, so 2 models worth. So if you and your mates want to buy one, you can go halves. Hawker Hurricane Mark 1 2B Part 14. Royal Air Force over Egypt, decals in 1/32nd scale. So very interesting one there with the blotches on the underside, on the azure blue underside. So you can see those there, very, very nice. Part 9, Royal Air Force Burma 1943 in 1/32nd scale. So we're now seeing repeats in a different scale, so very nice. Here we've got the Night Fighters again in 1/32nd scale. Almost buying another kit for that, because that is so attractive. That'll look bloody lovely when it's built. And then finally, Spitfire Mark 9 stencils, decals in 1/24th scale. So there we go. So if you've got this, the 1/24th scale Spitfire Mark 9 from Airfix, there's a set of stencils that you can use there. All very nice indeed, and I'm glad I captured it all before it all got wet. So hopefully the damp box hasn't affected those decals. So very, very nice. Thank you very much, Peter, for that little lot. Now we've got this, we can get on with the A20, because I wanted to do a comparison of the kit seat, the AirScale seat and this seat, and then we've got the AirScale seat belts, and we've got the kit seat belts, and we've got these HGW seat belts, so we can see how it all looks. The guns, I may well use these because they've got these, those guns have got those collars around them. I may use them, but otherwise I'll probably use the Master Barrels guns, purely because they can be knocked and they won't snap off, unlike plastic barrels or resin barrels. But these are going to be a definite advantage over the plastic barrels. So there we are. So thank you very much, Peter, for all that. There's all the masks, there's all the decals, and I hope you enjoyed that little video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like if you've liked it, hit the thumbs down if you haven't liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. There's a little picture of me there. Click on that and you can subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.